Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Aves. I'm the Managing Director of APDSP, and I want to welcome you to our webinar this morning, where Image Access is going to discuss their latest technology. Image Access has been a longtime vendor member of APDSP, and we're grateful for their membership, and we're happy to help them get their word out about their latest technology here. This event is being recorded, so if you want to watch it later or share it with your colleagues who aren't here, that'll be available to you. We'll probably post it tomorrow and we'll send an email out to everybody with a link. Also, please feel free to ask questions. This is your chance with the experts available. Now is a good time to ask questions of anything that you want to know more about this technology. And with that, let me introduce our two representatives from Image Access. We have on the video today David Gerbholz, who is the sales manager for North America, and Jonathan Wenninger, the VP of operations for North America.
Hello.
David and Jonathan, thank you very much for joining us, and I'm turning it over to you now.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Ed. I appreciate you giving us the time to present our equipment here with Jonathan and I, and we are doing the webinar today on the Bookeye 5 V1A. This is the latest model from Image Access, and this scanner, just a few specs to go through. This scanner is 25 by 36 inches. It does have the automatic flat glass that's motorized, and this is all fully controllable by the 21-inch multi-touch screen. So one of the unique things about the Image Access products is all of the scanners do come with a 64-bit Linux controller embedded in the scanner itself. So what that means is all the software does reside on the scanner. There is no PC required to operate the scanner. This also gives you 3 different connectivity options. You can connect this scanner directly to your network via the 1 gigabit Ethernet port. It will have its own individual IP address. It'll be its own individual unique device on the network. So anybody who's on the network can pull up a web browser, type in the scanner's IP address, and interface with the scanner directly. The other option is to transfer your files directly to a USB port. You can plug in an external hard drive or thumbstick and transfer your files directly to that device. The third option is to connect it to a PC in the traditional manner. So there are no software downloads or anything along those lines. So with the new Bookeye 5 V1A, we do have a compensating cradle here that is utilized for scanning larger books, ledger books, and this gives you some versatility in what it is you are scanning. So I'll go ahead and place the book here. Jonathan, would you like to switch views and I can show you the controls? So with this scanner, you're able to control how far down the glass will come. And you're also able to control how much pressure you're applying to the book. So we want a nice, crisp, flat image on this. So we're able to save these settings, how far and how fast the glass will come up in order to turn the page. So now you can see we have the scanner set and the controls set for how this glass plate and operation is going to function. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my remote station that is on the network, and I will share my screen and interface and start scanning our book. So now that I'm connected to the scanner, I can hit the scan button. And Jonathan is in there turning the pages. So just a quick rundown on some of the software functions and features. Under quality, we can scan in 24-bit color, 8-bit color, grayscale, binary enhanced halftone. Our DPI range is selectable from 150 up to 600. That's optical resolution. We can also utilize 3 different scan modes. We have fast, anti-reflection, and high quality. Fast is going to be reliant on the resolution that you set the scanner at. So the scanner is going to scan at 200 DPI a lot faster than it will at 600 DPI. And so that mode is going to be based on the resolution that you have the scanner set at. Anti-reflection is a scan mode that's utilized for any kind of material that has a gloss or any kind of sheen to it. The scanner does emit a very bright LED lighting while it's doing its scan. So any material that has any kind of finish or sheen will have some reflective anomalies that the software is able to blend out. And then high quality is going to slow the scanner down to its slowest scan speed, giving you a higher bitonal mapping that will blend your colors for any kind of art reproduction or high color management that you guys might be utilizing. One of the nice things about having the software embedded in the scanner is this does allow you to do all your post-scan editing. So you can adjust the brightness, contrast, image sharpness, all on the fly without having to do any kind of rescan. This does make it very nice tool to utilize when you are starting a new project. You can go in and scan the first page, adjust all your settings, and then you can go in and build a template based off of those settings. The scanner does come with about 20 to 30 preloaded scanning templates already on the scanner. All of those templates are customizable. You can change the name, you can change the resolution, you can change the file type, the output path, any settings and controls that you can do in the software, you can build into those scanning templates. We do have some nice cleanup tools that are embedded in the software as well that you guys can utilize. And you can also see that we did do a single scan and we scanned page 66 and page 67. If you wanted to separate those and have individual single files, you can turn on the automatic page splitting. What that's going to do is look for the center of the binding, and it will automatically split these pages for you. So now page 70 is page 70 and page 71 is page 71. Under transfer, you can, like I said, scan directly to a USB storage device. If you do connect the scanner directly to your network, you can set up a file pass on that network for the scans to be transferred directly to. We also support local share, FTP, cloud services, mail services. All of those are included in the file saving options. We also support all your standard file formats: JPEG, PNM, TIFF, PDF, PNG, and bitmap, AutoCAD, JPEG 2000. You can also choose your compression levels as well. And you can also choose your different file types. If you want these to be saved as a single file, compress them all into a zip folder, or create a multi-page PDF. And we also allow for embedding metadata as well. So if you wanted to embed the author, title, subject line, if you guys have watermarkers that you need to copyright your images with and share them with the public, you can do that as well. The scanner also does come with a onboard job mode. With job mode, you can see that it is creating an image list over here on the right-hand side. And along with that image list, it's also creating a file size calculator along with how much free space is left on the scanner before you have to physically transfer those documents to an external location. The scanner does not store any data. So once you save those images and transfer them, the images are now in that location. They do not get stored on the scanner at all. Any questions on that, or anything that you guys would like to see? We could toggle back to the scanner if you would like. Those are just kind of the basic functions and features of the software.
Attendees, remember that you can use the Q&A tab on your screen to ask any questions. David, can you explain a little bit about the different qualities that you didn't really, you showed what they are, but didn't really explain them, like 24-bit color, grayscale, etc. When does one use one over the other?
Yeah, so it's really going to be dependent on what kind of material you're scanning and what your archiving or digitization process and specifications are being utilized. So, you know, if you're just doing basic documents for digital content, you know, you could utilize grayscale or anything along those lines. Just to store data. So there's a lot of applications where reproduction is required, and so you would want to utilize the color 24-bit color in order to have a true replication of what it is you're scanning. So it just depends on the application and the materials that you're scanning in order to determine whether or not you're utilizing 24-bit color, 8-bit color, binary, grayscale, all those different functionalities.
Okay.
And again, that's what makes it nice in the software being on the scanner, is it allows you to kind of go back and forth and really kind of, you know, fine tune the documents that you're scanning and get the best quality and image out of that. Any questions on that?
David, can you tell us what's different between this latest version and the previous?
Yes, so the previous Bookeye 4 V1A actually had a motorized cradle versus a motorized glass plate. So the compensating cradle on the bottom here on the previous version was actually motorized to go up and down on the Bookeye 4. Now we have a spring-loaded compensating cradle on this model, and we have the motorized glass. The previous model was also 33.5 by 25 inches. So we've increased that to 25 by 36 inches. And so we are getting a larger scan area as well. The full bundle that we offer also includes a dual monitor setup. You have the 27-inch 4K preview model that's attached here. And then you also have the 21-inch touchscreen monitor that attaches to the side of the scanner that operates as the functionality in the interface here. So this is a full touchscreen monitor. So this is where you utilize all of your operations from this panel here.
And what's the advantage of a compensating cradle versus a motorized cradle?
Yeah, so the compensating cradle is less prone with the springs to any kind of controls or failures that you might come in contact with. But the compensating cradle, as you see, allows you to have a flat book instead of, if it was just sitting like this, you would have some issues with the curvature and those kinds of things. The software does auto detect curvature correction. So whenever the scanner begins its scan, it's actually doing a laser measurement of the area in which it is scanning. So we're doing a true line by line scan all the way across the scanned area. And what that laser does is it measures the depth of focus. And so as it's doing its line by line scan, it's able to adjust the camera focus in and out based on how far away the image is from the scan head. So that's how our software is able to create curvature correction. And this differs from the competition because we are able to scan line by line from left to right, whereas the competition will either do a single snapshot with the camera-based technology, a DLSR, and then the other CCD technology competition scanners will scan front to back. So they are unable to compensate for curvature.
David, so you said that the type of scanner in this scanner is what? It's a CCR?
CCD.
CCD? Mm-hmm.
Charge coupled device, correct.
But
yes,
it's going from right to left instead of front to back.
Left to right, correct. Mm-hmm.
And what can you say about cost?
So our scanner comes as a full bundle. It comes with the scanner, the dual monitors. It also comes with our 1 year full coverage warranty, 2 year parts warranty, and the list price is $39,990. And then all of our partners and resellers have their own special discounts on this.
Attendees, remember, ask questions if you have them. Oh, we got a question here. Let me see what it says. What is the best use case for this scanner? Is it meant for high speed, large quantity of documents or high quality?
Actually, both. This is our high production, high volume archiving scanner. So the applications for this are endless. We have museums and state archives that are utilizing this for digitizing their documents and records. We have states and counties that utilize these for scanning their large ledger books. We have GIS departments that partner with their counties and clerks that utilize the scanner for scanning documents, plats, maps. The sky's the limit on these, really. It does make this our most versatile scanner in the fact that you can scan books in the V cradle position. You can also scan documents in flat mode. You can scan maps. You can scan objects. So it's really kind of the most versatile scanner in our product line. Still got page splitting on, so it split our map in half. Any questions on that? the glass plate does not have to be utilized in order to do a scan. So that does make it again very versatile and what it is you can scan and how you want to utilize the scanner.
David, we have another question. We have customers request that we place scanners at their facility. Would you recommend this scanner for that application, or is this scanner something we would keep internally? Because it seems like it's a high-end scanner.
Absolutely. We do have a lot of customers that are utilizing this for their own internal purposes. And so if you would like to place this with the customer, that's absolutely fine. We do recommend our own installation and setup and training. And we can also train your guys' staff on the operation as well, if you wanted to do that with your customers. Yeah, the scanner does come in two pieces. So the base of the scanner comes as one piece, and then this back section, the hoistway and the camera head, is a separate piece. So there is some assembly required. Again, we do recommend our professional on-site installation and training services if you are placing it at a customer location. And that's usually typically 2 to 4 hours of setup and training total. It's not a full day process by any means.
All right, David, I don't see any other questions coming in. Is there anything else that you wanted to share about the scanner?
I think that's about it. We are in full production of the Bookeye 5 V1A, so we would like any of the members or anybody attending or listening to this webinar to please contact us if they need any additional information. We are available anytime to do a remote presentation just like this for your customers that may be interested in this product. We'd be happy to schedule that, go through the demonstration just like this, share the functions and features with them, and answer any questions they may have on this product.
Great, thank you. And is it available now? I mean, we've heard so much about the supply chain problems, but is this scanner available for delivery?
Yes, it is. It is available to order. They are in production from Germany. Lead times are subject to shipping logistics, obviously, customs and those kinds of things across the board. Shipping issues have slowed things down. International, the wars that are going on in the Europes are affecting this as well. But yes, they are available to order.
Great. All right, attendees, if you have any more questions, please fire them off. Otherwise, let me remind you that this event has been recorded and it'll be posted probably in the morning so you can watch it again. And let me again thank David and Jonathan for your time today and this valuable information. And we wish you success with this new model. It looks
Awesome.
great.
Well, thank you very much, and we appreciate everybody attending. And again, feel free to reach out to us and ask any questions you have that may come up in the future.
Great, thanks. And with that,
All right.
we'll conclude today's webinar. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.